This protest was entitled Hands Up, Walk Out. And here in St. Louis and across the country, people heeded the call, walking out of businesses, offices and campuses at lunchtime.
Class is important and school is important, but justice is more important.
It was the latest coordinated expression of outrage at the killing of unarmed teenager Michael Brown by a police officer in August, and the latest manifestation of the campaign to reform policing in the U.S. It's been clear for some time that this is no longer just about Ferguson. And in Washington, President Obama was keen to show that he's listening. At the White House, the President, the Vice President and the Attorney General met with Black and Latino organizers from Ferguson and around the country.
The issue of military equipment being utilized.
President Obama also announced the result of his review of police practices, specifically whether local police forces have become over-militarized.
I will be signing an executive order that specifies how we are going to make sure that that program is accountable, how we're going to make sure that that program is transparent, and how we're going to make sure that we're not building a militarized culture inside our local law enforcement.
The programs to supply combat equipment to the police will stay in place, but the president says he will form a task force to ensure common standards on its usage. In addition, he says he will ask Congress for $75 million to purchase 50,000 body cameras for police officers. But the protesters want deeper change. Whether wearing a body camera or not, police officers can legally kill someone as long as they testify that they were in fear of their lives.
We don't want this to be a moment but a movement. We don't want this to be a one-time thing. We want people to keep their eyes open. We want people to be aware that Black people are being killed every 28 hours by white cops.
Back in Missouri, the Ferguson Commission was beginning its first meeting. Convened by the state governor, its chairman vowed that this wasn't simply a PR stunt and that they would seriously investigate the roots of public unease in Ferguson and beyond. But the commission will have to overcome the suspicions of a local community that currently has little faith in its public officials. Shihab Ratansi, Al Jazeera, Ferguson, Missouri.